Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this will be a very quick one. Alright, so in the last video I said I will be dropping some myths and truths about safeguarding a child. So this is myth one. Myth one says that women are not likely to be abusers. Well, let me bust your bubble. In reality, women are more likely to harm, neglect, and even sexually abuse children. Alright, so let me share a quick story of what happened some years back. Alright, in this channel I said I'll be sharing stories, experiences, reality. It's not fiction, it's something that happened. Alright, so some years back I was privileged to be a class teacher in a particular school. So during break time, you know what break time is, a time to eat, a time to eat. So during break time, everybody was about eating, and as I was about taking my food, and the Holy Spirit just whispered to me. He told me to call a particular girl in my class. He told me that the girl is being abused, right? That kind of thing. I was like, oh my God, this is a very sensitive matter. And this girl was just 8 years old. I'm like talking to this girl about something like this. I didn't even know the best approach to use, but I trusted the Holy Spirit, and I called her, and I'm like, thanks to God, before now, any class, any school where I teach, I always talk to them about the Holy Spirit, who Jesus is, who the Holy Spirit is. So she already had a knowledge of who the Holy Spirit was. So I was like, okay, you remember I told you about the Holy Spirit? She said yes. And I was like, I told you that the Holy Spirit knows all things. And she said yes. And we got talking, and I'm like, along the line I said, has somebody been doing this to you? And she was like, no, children. Oh my God. Nowadays children know how to lie. She was like, no, never, nobody does this to her, blah 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 and blah. So I'm like, I was not feeling bad. Oh my God, did I really hear the Holy Spirit talk to me? So I actually told her to go back and sit, and I'm like, I was just sitting, I'm like, God, did I really hear you? Why did this girl not go and tell her mom that her teacher was, accusing her? Okay, I wasn't really accusing her, I was just asking. I was scared. Oh my God, what if she goes to tell her parents and all? And the Holy Spirit told me, call her back. So I called her back, and I was like, I don't want to call her name. I was like, I told you about the Holy Spirit? She said yes. I'm like, the Holy Spirit is telling me that this and this and this has been happening. And she kept quiet, and she was like, it's true. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, thank you, Holy Spirit, that kind of a thing. After I was already doubting, and she narrated the story. And guess what? When she's back from school, her mom always hand them over to their neighbor, a woman. So whenever she's back from school, she'll go and stay at the neighbor's place waiting for her mom to be back. And guess what? This woman had been sexually abusing this girl. Like, I don't want to be too detailed. Oh my God. This woman had done a lot with this girl. She had just exposed this girl to a lot of things. The girl was crying. She was talking about how the whole thing started and how it has been happening. That whenever she comes back from school, the woman is at home, the woman does it to her. And she didn't tell her. She said she was scared to tell her mom. She was scared to tell anyone, and she was shaking, and she doesn't want her mom to beat her. To the glory of God, God gave us wisdom, and we're able to, navigate through the matter. We're able to handle it in a better way. So this is me saying, don't be deceived that women don't sexually abuse children. Women also, read my lips, also sexually abuse children. I believe you've learned something from today's episode. In the next episode, I'll be sharing another myth. Stay tuned and have a blessed day.